Okay, welcome to our regular Wednesday night Call of Cthulhu game. We're playing Horror on the Orient Express, and this is episode 5. We had to take a break for a couple of weeks due to several different reasons, but we're back. So let's see, what's today's date? February the 11th, 2015. And again, this is Horror on the Orient Express, episode 5, and this young man here on your screen, Patrick, is our game master. Thank you, Patrick.
No problem.
Also want to shout out to Tom here, who's done these excellent, you don't call them backgrounds, do you? What do you call them?
Overlays.
Overlays, right. Right. Actually, Tom is working on one for me for the Sunday show and for the other guys on the Sunday panel, too, so that's pretty cool. So thanks, Tom. All right, so we should probably recap for the people that will be watching this week. We don't need to, go over every detail, obviously, what's happened, but Patrick or Tom, one of you guys, or whoever wants to, want to kind of bring the audience up to speed on what our mission is and what's happened so far. Either one of you guys is fine with me. I don't care who does it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Tom.
All right. Well, having been on the Orient Express, at the end of our session, we fell asleep, and we ended up on the Dreamland. Well, we ended up in Ulthar with a bunch of cats, which eventually led us to the Dreamland Express, a gigantic version of the Orient Express, but in the Dreamlands. The train itself is composed of a gigantic sort of centipede octopus creature. We have moved onto the train. We've sort of made ourselves at home. We find that anything that we want can be provided for us except for weaponry. And we're currently supposed
last week, or are you still in it?
No.
Sorry,
I'm sorry. I said, did you guys finish the Dreamlands?
No. They've only kind of started going into it. They've only like.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. All right.
So we're traveling on the Dreamland Express, and apparently the purpose of this is to let go of our fears and the things that are bothering us inside. If we stay on until the end of the train ride, then we should be able to cast off our fears and return to the waking world. But we can also return to the waking world if we want to, and go back and forth between the train and the real world. And that's about it. We met a few people, some strange people on the board the train.
Can you give the audience a brief, real quick recap on what our overall mission is? Why we're on this train? Not the Dreamlands, but the overall mission of what we're trying to accomplish.
Well, we were originally conscripted by Professor Julius Smith after his house was broken into. He sent us on a mission to collect the 6 pieces of the Sedefkar simulacrum, and we are supposed to collect them and then destroy them. We don't really know what the simulacrum can do, but it certainly is displaying strange abilities. We've found 1 piece so far, a left arm, and we've traveled from Paris. We are now currently traveling from Paris to Lausanne, Switzerland, in the hopes of meeting no, I can't remember his name. I've got it written down. Edgar Wellington, who supposedly has a scroll that we need to examine. And we've fallen asleep in the process.
Okay, awesome.
Up here.
I don't think we have to go over our characters like we usually do because of these nice overlays that Tom did. So James just emailed, said he's restarting his computer and he's on his way. So we can probably just go ahead and jump in, Patrick, if you want to.
Oh yeah, sure. I can. Yeah, sure. We can do that. So, like, basically, you did a very good job explaining it. But I have to. You also failed to mention that the whole train is run by a man named Henry. He wears a white mask, kind of like a white old-fashioned bird mask, and a tri-cornered hat with powdered hair, white gloves, and a very old-fashioned tailcoat. And he's been sort of, he's the kind of the conductor of the Orient Express, and as such, he has been following your every whim, within reason, of course. And he, as I've said before, as he's mentioned before, all of you are on this journey are able once like you're reaching the Gulf of Nuttons, yeah. And basically, what happens there is basically you guys will have a chance to kind of convert, like you said, your fears, your inhibition, like you're basically your strengths. You know, basically a part of you that's kind of the part of you that keeps you awake at night, the part of you that you hate, or just small things that bother you into it, and sort of just cleansing you of yourself. Now, basically, where do you guys remember where we exactly left off in the Dreamlands?
I was heading to see the cats.
Yes.
I just told off some queen lady that I didn't like at all.
I remember dragging you away from that lady.
Yes. Okay, so here's how we're going to start off a little bit. Okay, so Alexei, you go to the carriage for the cats, and basically when you enter, there are cats everywhere. They have their own little beds. They have their own little scratching posts, climbing, equipment. All the good stuff that cats love. And I'm sure you have Grumpy Cat sitting somewhere with his crown on his head, ruling over them. Anyways.
I was feeling rotten earlier, so this is why I went here, because it would cheer me up.
You know what, you guys? I'm sorry to interrupt, but I should have mentioned, and Pete pointed this out on the message board earlier, but for anybody watching, if you see this in the next day or so, I'm not sure when it's done, but the Express Diaries by Nick Marsh is currently free on Kindle, and I had Nick Marsh on my Sunday show about a year ago. This is a really, really good book, and I bring it up because it's based on this. It's a novel based on this Horror on the Orient Express scenario.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it's a very, very good, fun Lovecraftian book. So.
Yeah, don't you need Kindle Unlimited to download it? However, I tried going off Kindle.
No. It's you can borrow it for Kindle Unlimited, but if it's free for anybody right now.
I'll talk about that later. So
okay. But yeah, it is free. I'm not sure how long it will be free, but so anyway, sorry to interrupt, but I wanted to bring that up.
Not at all. It's a perfectly valid publicity stunt.
It's a great book.
Yes.
Really.
Yes. So you do find Blackjack. So you find like the small kitten that's been wandering around and who you found in your carriage. He's a small little kitten, and his mother nearby, and she's kind of a similar color, maybe white. Yes. He purrs. He plays with you. He's very enjoyable. And all the cats are pretty much friendly, and as long as you don't try to hurt them or anything, they just seemingly enjoy your company. And for the most part, you stay there, and you stay there, and then you get tired, and you decide to turn in for the night. Now, here's where stuff gets pretty freaky. All of you kind of get a dream together, okay? Basically, how to explain this? Each of you have a vision. It's the same vision all around, but you don't see each other. And you cannot interact with the vision. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry. I'll clarify. You have limited interaction with this kind of vision/dream. Okay. To make a long story short. So I don't know if you remember, but you basically the vision starts out. You guys awaken to find yourself in some kind of town, and it appears to have been part of a battlefield. There's brimstone, there's explosions, you can even hear gunfire in the distance, and looking around, you notice like exploded church, and there's fire, and there's people all around, like people, priests, women, children, and nuns, all badly burnt. And they're all dying and screaming for help and mercy, and it's terrible.
But we're not able to actually interact or help anyone?
Not necessarily. You don't like if you speak to someone, you can't really tell if they can see you or not.
Okay.
I'm going to test that and go up to someone who I think needs help.
Yes, me
Well, so from what you can gather, they can't really tell that you're there.
too.
Okay.
Can I move on, or is there anything else you guys want to do?
I was gonna roll a spot if let's just say if there's anything that's like important that I need to see.
Hold on, sorry, Lily, you came in very staticky.
Bad minute.
Oh, okay, that made my ears bleed.
It was spooky.
I don't think she meant it back.
Hold on. Okay, Lily, better?
She's muted.
I wait for her to see if she manages to fix her choppiness, because I don't want to move on and just cut her out.
Is our interaction with the person, are we able to interact with anything? The walls? Can we feel the walls?
Yes, you can. To a certain degree, you can. Anyways, Lily, did you fix it? Okay. So do you mind if we go on further? I'm sorry. Or do you want us to wait for you? I will take your silence as a yes. Alright, okay, so basically, you can interact with walls and stuff, but you can't, like, pick up rocks or anything.
Okay.
And as you guys keep going on, like, more into the church, to, like, the outer explosion, you see Isaac.
What's Isaac doing?
He's kneeling down, like, he's kind of, like, kneeling, and he's staring at, like, the kind of this cross with Jesus on it, and the blast is completely burnt off half the face, and there's blood all over it. And it's almost, it is downright disfigured to the point of disturbation. And there's a priest hugging it, saying, "Please, God help me, help us all." And Isaac's like in shock.
Now we can hear okay?
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Does it sound like war is going on outside?
Yeah, it sounds like there's a battlefield going out.
Okay, I'm going to approach Isaac and see if he can hear me. See if I can interact with him.
In what way? In what way do you want to get his attention, or like approach him? Like, do you just want to come up behind him and just like yell his name?
Yeah,
like,
I'm going to come up behind him. No. I'm going to come up in front of him and wave to him. And try and get his attention that way.
Yes. Surprisingly, you do get his attention.
Okay. I'm going to ask Isaac, are you okay? What's happened here?
They're all dead. We bloody killed them.
What can we do, Isaac?
I don't know.
Now, Patrick, are we aware that we're dreaming?
Well, that depends if you think you're dreaming.
Well, I think I'm dreaming, so I want to tell Isaac, this is a dream, Isaac. This is dream, Isaac. It's not real.
A dream. A bloody dream does not do this to you.
The nightmare. And we're caught in it with you.
Isaac kind of tries to stand up a little bit. It's all my bloody fault.
How is Isaac dressed?
He appears to be dressed in his old IRA uniform. Which, if you want me to get more descriptive about it, normally how Isaac dresses is kind of, he has a, a brown trench coat, kind of loose shirt, boots, fresh pants, and, he's more of a, he looks very rugged. This is kind of more or less the same, except he's wearing a bandolier around him. His holsters are visible out front, and he's got a knife in his boot. And he's got a patch that says IRA on the side.
I continue to try and convince him that this is a dream. This is just a dream. You need to wake up.
Oh, sorry. James is here. Give me a second on that. Hey, James.
My stupid computer wants me to be fashionably late. I do apologize.
It is all right.
The computer's off my Christmas card list.
Yes. Let me see here. So, James, basically, I'll kind of put you right into the story if you don't mind. Is that okay? Okay. So, to give you a quick recap, we're starting on the Dreamlands Express, and basically, you all are having kind of a shared dream, and it's basically Isaac in a bombed-out church with people burnt, bleeding out, and he was apparently, and he's staring at this disfigured Jesus, this like giant statue or model of Jesus on the cross, and it's completely disfigured. It's got like ashes all over its face. It's got blood smeared all over it, and it just seems it is very disheartening to look at.
For some people, sure.
Anyways, is there any, okay, so, is there anything, okay, I'll just go to what Alex you wanted to do first, and then we can see who else wants to do what, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so Alex, you were saying?
Well,
Which one?
we continue.
Lexi's been trying to convince him that it's a dream.
Yeah, I know, so we're role-playing this, so, continue,
Listen, Isaac. Why would we be here in this place? We were not here. We were not part of this around us. How could we be here if this was not a dream?
How the bloody hell should I know? You think I want to be leaving this? Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I have a feeling, Isaac, there isn't a lot you do know. Is there any way that we can get out of here?
I don't want to be asking this.
Okay. We're in your dream, so wake up.
You don't think I want to? For bloody hell, look at these people. I bloody murdered them. And these weren't named Brits. These weren't named soldiers.
This all happened to you a long time ago, and you are trying to deal with this in your mind. But it is all in your mind. It is over with. These people are gone.
It's never over. I killed them.
You feel guilty because they died at your hands, but it's over. It needs to be let go.
And just let them die. Just forget that I killed them all.
It is one of those, it is the cross you must bear. It is the cross we all bear inside.
Does anyone else want to offer any input?
Oh yeah, I want to run up to Patrick, to Isaac, and say, Isaac, what are you doing? We're all stuck on the train, and you're here in the churchyard bawling like some baby. Now wake up. We have things to do. Real life today.
Yeah, okay. I need to take a drink. This accent's really getting to me.
Slap him, Margo.
That's what I intend on doing. Remember when we got stuck in that stupid cabin with the cat? Oh wait, no, that was a different adventure. But I'm gonna do something like that so that you don't wake the hell up and get us off of here.
You think I want to be dreaming this? You think it's just I want to be living out this mission I can't carry?
Up, man! And I backhand you.
Slap. Roll for damage.
Basically, Isaac
quickly run away.
Isaac just kind of looks back and just like wipes his face. Bloody crazy broad.
That's right.
Stop having crazy dreams about dead people.
Yeah, they're all gone. What difference is it going to make now? You gotta live today. Come on. And I
build a bridge
and
walk over it.
Build a bridge and get over it.
There you go.
Oh God,
Isaac,
I don't want to quote any country song from the future.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to Isaac and I'm gonna take him by the shoulder and say, "You couldn't save those people, but you can save us now. Get us out of here, Isaac. Only you can do that. We need you, Isaac.
This is a slap, not wait.
Save us. Save us now."
Hold on. One thing at a time. Margo, your threat does nothing.
Did I reach for your armpit and push a pressure point?
You ran away. You cannot come back. You cannot come back after you made that decisive action that when you said you wanted to run away.
Alright.
Anyways.
Just hide for a moment.
Try something.
Hold on, yes? Lexi?
My character is going to not concentrate on Isaac for a moment, but on something else in the landscape.
Yeah?
I know this is a dream. Am I able in some way through concentration to change what I'm seeing?
Give me a percentile.
Let's see.
1 sec, I'll get to you, Kim. Everyone's yelling at me. God!
Multitask, you're young!
Really?
68%.
No, you cannot change anything.
Alright.
Yes, okay, so Kim, to say, okay, so Kim, so basically, okay, so basically you play to Isaac, and he goes, and he kind of looks at you for, a moment, very sympathetically. It's like, I want to let go. I want not to be seeing this anymore. But how do I deal with that? How do I deal with the fact that I made a bomb and I killed these people? These weren't soldiers. They weren't fighting for some cause like I was. They were just people trying to hide from the war. Trying to make sure they didn't get killed.
I look at Isaac, and then I look at one of the bodies on the ground, and I walk over to the body. Hey! Hey, dead guy! He's sorry he killed you! Can we fucking go already? I hate to tell you this, but he's dead. He doesn't care that you killed him anymore. He's gone. He can't come back. You need to let it go so we can go.
Exactly.
Any final, can anyone give me a psychology roll?
Sure.
Okay, I'll do that right now.
Nope. That 76 is haunting me tonight, man.
Nope.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I made mine.
Okay. Okay,
And
so...
no, I don't make mine.
Okay, so... Kim...
Oh, I almost criticaled mine.
Holy crap!
Ooh, lady.
Yes.
In there.
Okay.
She's in your mind right now, poking at you.
Yes.
She knows everything about you.
Poking
Yes.
at your
We're gonna go to Oz in the Emerald City.
She climbing in your windows.
Oz, where's
that?
Okay, Leah, or Margot, you figure out, through looking at Isaac and, seeing, what he's feeling right now, is that what he wants more than anything, and what you think that could possibly let him out is some kind of form of redemption. And he wants to let go, but he feels that if he doesn't let go, then he will be he'll be kind of forgetting the fact that that there's part of him that he was a monster, and he feels if he forgets that he's a monster, he can't find redemption. So,
Is there any way that I can imagine the Jesus statue glowing?
no,
Complete.
yes, but
If you would roll that 5, yes.
yes.
I rolled a 5!
No, I mean if you would roll that 5 on your dreaming, then yes.
Yeah. So,
Isaac, it don't matter if you're gonna carry this around with you or not. What happened happened, and that happened a very long time ago. Now, wouldn't you believe that what you have done after this has proven you to be a better person?
he basically
Overall.
Alright, so he basically sighs and kind of looks around, and then, says, I don't know. Do you think I could ever find redemption? Do you think that if I don't know, toss this into the pit or something, that it'll stop? That I'll manage to, I don't know, find something. Find me.
Start by saving us now.
Hmm.
By getting us out of here.
Look, man. I know
Aye.
this heated you, but those people, you can't bring them back by holding on to this. Only thing you can do is push this, let it go and change what you can change. Do whatever you can from now on. You can't change the past.
I think you're right. As you say, so basically, when you close your statements to Isaac, the world kind of more or less separates around all of you, and you're more or less taken out of his dream in a very trippy-like manner. Now, but the fun does not end. We gotta go to other people's dreams now.
All right.
Okay.
The acid trip that never ends.
Yes, you might. Yes, this
It
is
goes
a
on and
very,
on, my friend.
yes, this train is very crazy. You might call this a crazy locomotion, or a locomotion that is crazy. What's the word? Crazy train? Anyways.
And this video can no longer go on YouTube.
Exactly. Yes. Let's see here. We will the next dream sequence is okay. Walter. Your turn. You're muted, James. I can't hear you if you're saying anything.
Alright. Just fire.
No, you can't.
Do I have to dock points?
Can I lose 10 points for that? I'm willing.
Anyway, what do you have for Walter?
Alright. So, unlike the first stream, this stream, you guys, okay, so basically, the way it's going to start out is The first, well, unlike the first stream where you guys had instant kind of connection, you guys are not connected to the dream. So this is just Walter at the moment, okay?
Okay.
So all of you would like you to leave the room.
No, they can stay.
All right.
MS3T. Hey, I'm coming back.
All right. So Walter, you find yourself in a very nice, like a field of grass. Standing into like an empty into oblivion, and the grass grows almost very high. There's a blue sky and the sun, and it's just very tranquil.
Well, this seems boring. All right. Do I see anybody?
You do. Yeah. On a hill, you kind of see a girl in a white dress.
How old?
As old as your sister was.
Oh!
Okay. Well, I gotta get out of here somehow. I walk over to the girl.
Mm-hmm. So as you near the girl, you see that it is your sister.
Oh. Well, this is awkward. Aren't you supposed to be dead?
Why must you be? Is that how you greet me, Aunt Walter?
Well, kind of, yeah. Ari, why are you here?
Why are you here, Walter?
Well, as far as I can tell, I'm having a really bad trip.
Don't you want to see me again?
That's kind of an unfair question. You know that, but I can't bring you back.
Do you miss me?
Yeah, I do.
Then why
There's
didn't
nothing I can do to bring you back. The best I could do was avenge what happened, and that's already happened. So why are you coming back to give me issues?
Why didn't you save me, Walter?
Because there were several guns at me, and they beat the crap out of me. Kind of was something I couldn't do, so I did the next best thing.
And did avenging them help me in any way?
No, but made me feel better. Well, I'll tell you what, love. You find out how I can get you out of here, and I'll probably be able to do it for you. Until then, unless you got something around here for me to do, or a pack of smokes I can enjoy, let me be on my way. I did what I had to avenge you. There was nothing I could do to stop them. You know that.
Basically, you notice that she has some tears in her eyes, and she kind of goes over and hugs you.
No touching. No touching. Sure. She hugs me. I do like sort of a hug, but still feeling weird about it.
Mm-hmm. I miss you, you know.
How?
You're my brother.
But you're dead.
Doesn't mean I can't miss you.
That's the definition of how you can't. You're just as stubborn as when you were alive.
At this point, I think you kind of more or less materialize. Walter, you do not see them, but all of you kind of see Walter and his sister on the side.
Interesting.
Don't mind us. We're just awkwardly looking over your emotional situations here.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, he gets a pretty lady, and the rest of us get blood and gore. It's all good.
Walter, it's just a dream.
It's not real. It's not real.
You know she's not alive.
Hey,
Margot, go slap him.
Who's that?
you guys, I just said that you guys are there, but Walter doesn't see you, but you guys can see him, and
Apparently, I can't react to you guys.
Well, that's why I still yell.
yeah.
I'm sitting down in the grass and just kind of
I'll
looking at
do
it.
what's
I
better
give
than
up.
slapping.
You guys are so nonchalant about this.
Better than
Okay.
How tall is his sister compared to him?
Walter, how young was your sister when she died?
17.
There you go.
Ow.
She's only 17.
17. Okay.
Was she a dancing queen?
I would like to walk up to Walter.
What did I just say? You guys can't. She can't see you, and you guys can't interact with him.
Okay.
Well, she doesn't know that.
I can still make bunny ears over his head at his sister and be like, you know, with Walter's head.
Yeah.
I'm not touching you. Does this bother you? I'm not touching you.
I'm not touching your brother. Your
I
brother,
have a
your
weird
brother.
feeling that I'm gonna get goosed by either Margot or Rose.
Yeah.
All right. Should I go ahead, Corey?
I just check to see if I see anything other than Walter and his sister.
No, you do not at the moment. So, going back to you two, she basically asked, "Why are you acting like this way, Walter?"
Acting like what?
Because he's
Right.
Walter. That's what he does.
You don't care. You don't care to see me ever again.
So I made my peace with you a long time ago. I don't need to go through this again because I know you're still dead. So don't expect crocodile tears from me this time. I buried you. I put you in the ground. I made my peace with everybody that was involved. I made sure all 5 of them were put beside you. And I washed my hands of it.
I'm hearing more background noises.
Yeah, that's probably me. I'll mute. Just give me a second.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah. Sorry. Give me a moment here.
Oh.
Okay. So it's like, and is that how it's gonna be, Walter? You're not gonna remember me. I was nothing to you at all. You move on, and you forget about me.
I haven't forgotten. But I do move on.
But you still love me.
Yeah, that's why I put those people in the ground.
And basically, she kind of breaks away from your hug and kind of holds your hands and says, "Please don't ever forget about me. Please don't stop ever loving me." And fades off into a white mist.
God, finally. Jesus. Sweetie, I loved you, but dear God, you're such a pain in the ass.
Yes. Moving on. Okay, so next mindfuck. Who's next on the list? Alexi, your turn.
I suppose these people are going to show up, yes?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
But I know it's a dream.
Yes. Anyways, so I'm hearing voices again.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, so let's begin your dream sequence of mindfuck. Okay, so basically you wake up kind of in a you kind of wake up in your old family home.
Mm.
It is torn apart. It is torn apart, and you can hear screaming from the outside.
I know what this is. So I go to find who's screaming.
Mm-hmm. So you go out through your field, and you go to like the snowy kind of fields. Kind of like your house is kind of like in the kind of like an open grass plain, like in a countryside, where and there's snow and it's a harsh winter, and you're running out and you're following the screams, and you hear gunshots and you see like flames in the distance, and you basically see your family being kind of rounded up, and Bolshevik soldiers with rifles.
Right. I stay hidden.
Mm-hmm. So basically, it's your entire family's there, and the Bolshevik soldiers are beating them currently.
All right. Part of me knows that this is a dream, but part of me has to react. And I look around to see if I can find a weapon, a rock, or something.
Give me a spot hidden roll.
Okay. Let's see what we get.
I will refill my Mountain Dew.
I got a 16 out of 25, so I got it.
You find a twig.
Mounted machine gun.
No, you find a twig actually.
I find what?
You find like a twig or a branch.
Okay, a branch. A twig is like a little thing. But I find a branch.
At least that's like a stick.
Mm-hmm.
Is it big enough to bash somebody's brains in?
You can whip it at them.
Okay, well, I'm going to... The thing is that if I can't kill them, I want to die with them, my family.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to run at the Bolsheviks with my stick.
Yeah. Basically, one of them shoots you in the shoulder, and it feels almost realistic. Like you say you're thinking it's a dream. That almost felt realistic.
So I'm not so convinced that this is a dream anymore. Did it knock me down?
Yes. And you kind of go unconscious for a moment, but then you kind of wake up, or again, and you're in a dream, you get knocked out in a dream, within a dream, whatever.
Okay.
Anyways, basically, and you got the Bolsheviks kind of like, ties you up to a tree and you're facing a family. And one of them goes and slaps you in the face like, "Hey, Yusuka, wakey.
I spit at you.
Oh, look at this. This little rich dog thinks he can spit on us."
Go to hell, and I spit at him again.
Yes. He punches you in the gut, and it's like,
Oh!
Yes.
Is that all you've got, you dirty Bolshevik bastard?
More than you you rich pig. While you were eating good food, we were starving, freezing.
Get a job, hillbilly.
Hey, it's communists. You can't. That's them avoiding to get work.
Well, I won't back down to this bastard.
And basically,
the worst you can do to me is kill me.
Oh, but where's the fun in that? We suffered. We didn't die slowly. We didn't get that choice.
I spit at him again.
You're running out of spit. No. Anyways.
I have a glass of water. I'm getting a little dry.
Yes. Anyways, so it's like, so basically you run your family and your mother goes, my son. And your father goes, be strong. Do not let them. And your sisters are crying.
I'm going to try once again to alter reality. Because part of me knows this is a dream. Maybe have a gun materialize in my hand that I can shoot at one of them with.
Give me a roll.
Nah.
No, you don't. Anyways, so what happens is they take your father out first, and one of them has a whip. And basically, he cracks the whip on your father, and it hits him.
Mm-hmm.
And he grows out in pain. And he does it again. And he does it again. And he keeps on doing it.
Well, at this point, I hate them so much, I actually am feeling proud of my father.
Yes. And then, you know what? He gets whipped to like, his skin is practically off him and he's burnt. And then basically, now we get to move on to the women. And then basically, all of them kind of surround your sisters and your mother. And how to put this? It appears that they are going to rape them.
Of course they are.
Mm-hmm.
They are monsters. This only convinces me more that they are monsters. It makes me want to destroy them more.
Mm-hmm.
But there's nothing I can do. As I struggle, I can't get loose.
As you, like, describe, so you're feeling like you're very angry, right?
Yes.
Basically, soon enough, you kind of are released, and you're kind of on the ground feeling your rage. And, like, all the bullshitics and all the kind of your scenery fades away, and you hear whispers. Rage. The rage. You feel it.
Okay, when you actually whisper, I can't quite hear what you're saying.
God damn it! Okay. The rage.
The rage?
Yeah, the rage.
Well, I feel it, and I feel like a Superman. I should be able to...
Yeah. As you...
but I'm frustrated.
Yes, but you're not on time anymore. So then looking around, you see kind of on a pedestal, the left arm of the simulacrum.
Okay.
And you could swear the whispers are coming from it. You want to get... You want to feel the power to make them pay. Make them pay.
So... perhaps the arm could give me the power to kill them all. When I get back to the waking world, I must take a better look at the simulacrum arm.
Yes. But for the moment, how do you respond?
I'm not exactly sure what I should say. I do feel the rage, and I don't want to let it go. And I am very tempted by the arms speaking to me. And I really don't care if this is a dream or not.
Mm-hmm. So, I'll basically speed things up a little bit in order to get the better stuff. So you kind of walk up, with the rage inside you, and you grab the arm, and it glows. And basically, you look at your left arm, and it burns, and it hurts, and it's spraying down your body, and you're feeling immense pain, and it's going through your entire body. You can only scream out in pain, and then the dream basically fades out from there.
Okay.
And you all awake next morning in a cold sweat.
Okay, so I awake.
Everyone awakes.
Do we awake on the Dreamland Express or do we awake on the
Dreamland Express.
So we're still on the Dreamland?
Yes.
Son of a bitch. That's exactly what I say when I wake up and see that.
All right. I knew it was a dream.
Within a dream.
That's lovely.
I hate Inception shit.
Yes.
Walter, is he awake?
Mm-hmm. We all are.
I know we're all awake, but I didn't know if we were in the same sleeping cabin or no.
Can't remember who got stuck with.
Well, I mean,
the cabins are mostly big enough. I would assume that women get one cabin and men get the other one, and it's pretty much big enough for all of you kind of to have like one cabin, but each of you have your own rooms. It's very TARDIS-ish that it's almost to the point where you could go into one room.
Inside.
Yes, that would be a great way to explain it.
It's a dream, and we're inside of something with tentacles. I don't ask questions anymore.
I am going to head to the bath and clean up before I go to breakfast.
Yes, of course. Everyone else?
I'm going to do the same thing, but
Likewise.
if I see Walter, hey, we should go exploring. Do you want to go on an adventure?
I thought you'd never ask.
Well, all right, let's go on an adventure. We'll go to the bathhouse and then we'll meet up later. After we eat, we'll go.
Everybody else if they had a dream like my dream.
Well, Isaac automatically admits to his dream.
Ah. Do you remember I was there? I tried to convince you it was a dream.
Aye, that you did.
I smacked you upside the head because you were being dumb.
Oh, I wouldn't have admitted that.
But not necessarily dumb, but...
Isaac, I know we don't know each other very well, but I mean, you understand. I was just trying to get you a snap out of whatever that was, right?
Whatever you say, boyo. Also, oddly enough, you notice next to Isaac appears to be a time bomb.
What?
A time bomb. Yes, like 3 sticks of dynamite rolled together and like a clock kind of built in.
How much time does it go left on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it activated?
Apparently, if you look at the clock, it's spinning all around, so it's constantly going in a circle.
Yo, Isaac, is that something we should know about right there, or something you need to tell us?
Don't know.
Can I do a chemistry roll to see how unstable this bomb is?
You need an explosives roll, not a chemistry roll.
Okay.
Marco, somehow I feel like this is your fault. You should have slapped the man.
I had to knock some sense into the man somehow.
It didn't work, and now we got a bomb.
Yeah.
You knocked a bomb out of him.
I know, knocked the bomb into the drink. I mean, I know this
That's
is a
okay, we'll just throw it off the train.
My head just hurts. I'm gonna go get something to drink.
Okay.
I'll do whatever.
No, we're gonna throw that thing off the train.
Yeah, and I'll join you.
Who decides to pick up the stream? Who decides to pick up the bomb?
Oh, no, I'm done picking up stuff. I'm actually leaving the car and going to get something to drink. I meant that.
Oh, well, I guess I will to get a better closer look at it. I know it's a bomb. I just know that it's got willy gigs on it.
Well, hang on a second. Isaac, is this yours?
When I woke up, I found it next to me.
And you're really good with bombs?
Aye.
So, is this a good bomb or a bad bomb?
What
Is
is...
there such a thing as a good bomb?
Surprise, or is it going to make it a very messy spot?
Won't do anything. Connected wrong, it's got the bloody clocks going all over the place. I don't think this could go off.
Fair enough. Do we want to take that chance? Seeing as how weird this place is.
I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what. We, and I point to everyone else looking at the bomb, are going to go to breakfast. We'll let you deal with it.
That's a wonderful idea.
All right.
Yes, I don't want to get too close to that.
Let us know how you do.
I come back to the door because I did leave the room. Oh yeah, hey, maybe you should ask the tentacles to do something about that, and then leave it in.
Yeah. Anyways, as you guys, before you guys go all to breakfast, Henry, the conductor, enters the train and says, "Henry is here and here to help." And then he kind of says to you, "It's like, will you all be attending breakfast?"
Mm-hmm.
I will.
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
You read my mind, good man.
Of course. Oh, and basically, he looks around and says, "Ah, I see one of you has already discovered their item that he will toss into the pit."
That's what that. Okay, whatever.
That represents the bomb that he used to blow up the church. That's what he has to throw into the Gulf to absolve his guilt.
That makes so much sense.
It's his MacGuffin.
Yes.
It makes so much more sense than anything else we've seen at this point.
That's the first thing that's made
That's the
sense
first thing
so
that made
far.
sense.
Yeah. Alright, and it's like, yes, I do hope that all of you do find your item that you wish to disperse of yourself. But until then, perhaps you would like some breakfast, no?
Oh yes, breakfast. Breakfast good.
Of course. So basically, he leads you on into the dining table. It's set up, again, very nicely, extravagant foods, anything you guys want. And there's Khrushchev and Madame Bruja are also there. And as you guys are all sitting down getting ready, Matt kind of walks into the room and kind of walks up to you. Oi, good morning there.
Good morning.
Good morning.
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 Good morning, Mac.
You would be mind me a fellow Scots to sit with you for breakfast, would ya?
Not at all. Have a seat.
Go ahead.
Mighty
like
thanks, Lassie. And you still notice that he still has his briefcase handcuffed to his arm.
Nice. Oh, you must not want to lose that briefcase, do you, sir?
That's why it's handcuffed to my arms.
Mm.
Must either be tricky cargo or.
I do not feel comfortable talking about it.
Okay.
Quite
alright.
Yes.
Alright. Let's get you some breakfast.
So you all eat breakfast. Blackjack, the kitten, kind of walks into the kitchen dining room and kind of starts flying, going up on your laps, begging for some food.
I give him some.
Of course, I give him a bit of my food.
Yes.
It's a never-ending buffet, so why not?
Is there any
Sure.
You put cream
Yeah.
in kitty cat.
What did you say, C? Or I did not quite hear you.
If they have cream on the table, we can put cream in a dish for the kitty.
I'm sure it could. After you kind of give him a little bit of tidbits, Henry walks in and sees the kitten and he kind of nods. It's like, and basically he picks up the kitty and basically talks to it in a language you guys can't understand. And basically the kitten kind of ears droop out, and then basically he basically lets it down and makes its way out of the cart.
He wasn't bothering nobody.
That's my little buddy.
Yes.
The nicest thing I've seen on this train.
I apologize, but this little one needs to go to his mama.
Oh, well.
Guys, Basically clears the door and says, my fellow traveler and occupants, we will be reaching our destination of the first town of Defara Lien.
Which one?
He basically says that the first stop on the express, on the Dreamlands Express, to the Pit of Nuddins, is the Dila Lien.
Delathleen?
Yes.
Alright. What can you tell us about Delathleen?
Ah, yes. It is a very important trade center.
I'm sure it is.
And trade center in the means of what type of commerce goes on there?
Oh, every kind you can imagine. The Dreamlands often stops there to restock, the Dreamlands Express, I mean, stops there to restock on food and pick up passengers along the way. You may leave the train and explore if you wish, but I have to warn you. You will be watched heavily, I'm afraid. You being dreamers of sorts.
Oh crap, I know where Delathleen is. I've read the Dream Quest of Unknown Kadath.
It's been about 20
I'll be on my best behavior.
Isn't that where those pirates get the rubies and kidnap the character and take him to the moon? I don't know.
The white ship?
The dark side of the moon.
I think that's a different town. I'm not sure. Again, you would have to ask Mike because he's the Lovecraftian expert here.
Delathleen.
Yes. So basically, he states that you will be there shortly. So, is there anything you guys want to do until you guys reach Delathleen?
I want to talk to Henry for a bit.
Of course. What would you like to ask, Henry?
Does the train go both directions? In other words, will it go back to Ulthar?
It will... how to put this? The Dreamlands Express will always go on its course. It will start at Ulthar, and then it will end back at Ulthar. But it will. But the way you are thinking, I do not think it is the way the Dreamlands works. Yeah, he basically sighs and says, the Dreamlands will always return to Ulthar and begin its journey anew.
And we can get on it at any time in our lives, even after our lives, according to the ticket.
Yes, if the unfortunate circumstance of your death, there may be a chance for you to enter the Dreamlands once again.
The train itself gives us whatever we desire, as long as it's not dangerous. Yes.
Yes, that is correct.
Are we able to alter the reality of the thing? For instance, could I make my room look different than it looks right now?
I need to get my Morpheus glasses and jacket here and give that whole Matrix spiel. The Dreamlands. Good lord. Okay, time to do my Matrix Morpheus impressions. The Dreamlands is a very unusual place. What you can imagine may appear in the reality if you have the skill, such as this train may also feed your needs, as well as change how the environment looks to your needs to a certain extent. For the Dreamlands Express is a certain extension of myself, and as well as part of this world.
So the train itself is something you have created.
Yes, I have created it.
But what if we wanted to create something? How do we develop our abilities to control what we see?
You must attune yourself to the Dreamlands. The Dreamlands. You must, in order to, you are dreamers. You are not residents of this place, meaning that you can bring forth things into this reality, unlike in your own reality, which you cannot bring.
Well, I am going to practice. I want to see what I can do. That's all.
Any other questions by anybody?
Do I overhear this discussion?
Oh, I assume that Henry kind of walks over and he's kind of serving you. So that, and then he's kind of talking to you while he's serving, and just being around you. So I assume that you do.
Oh, I start envisioning beautiful diamond jewelry on my hand.
Well, it doesn't like, it's not appeared by you, but the tray more or less makes it so.
Oh, okay. Oh, did you see this beautiful ring? I start showing it off.
But there must be a level of control because he's created the train, but somehow the train is reading our minds and creating what we want. So we are controlling it a little bit.
It's true.
I just want to extend that.
Yeah. I bet that would mean successful roles in our dreams guild.
Yes. You see, not everything in the Dreamlands appears as it is. Yes. Henry walks you through a crowd of people. You see, in this world, the Dreamlands, nothing is as it seems. You pass by a red woman, and then the guy with a gun points at you. We fight agents, hoping to free ourselves. No, wait, I'm going off on the wrong movie. Anyways, that reference stuff. Anyways.
I'm sorry, Agent Smith. There is no Mr. Anderson with us.
Yes. Mr. Alex, hi. No, okay, that doesn't work. Okay, anything else? Or I will just make you guys arrive at the plan.
Okay.
How long is our shore leave?
He says he'll basically leave around nightfall, so basically a day.
Okay.
Did we get to be in the city?
If you want, you can stay on the train, or you can leave it. And Henry doesn't recommend you go, but he won't stop you. Yeah, he says that there are eyes always watching, and especially watching dreamers, and that it is not the friendliest of places.
Then I'll stay on the train.
Oh, we can't rob people on the train, and we're going to be watched off the train, so might as well stay on the train. It's not worth the risk.
Yeah, I'm going to stay on the train.
Agreed.
Very good, very good, very good. Okay,
I asked the train for a nice jazz record.
What?
And then I think about the type of music I want to hear.
All right.
I would like a phonograph or something. Just
James, Margot, you guys want to go out? Oh, and Rose, you three want to go?
Sure.
Yes. I'll explore.
Let's go take a peek.
Of course.
It'll be good.
So, yes. So how to describe the plan? So when you exit out of the cart onto the platform, its streets are dark and uninviting. There are sea taverns near the wharves, and the whole town is thronged with the strange seamen of every land on the earth. You can see basically like sailors from every land and time period all over the place. Inhabitants wear old robes and are sullen. And you can see that this place does not look friendly. You can see cutthroats, pickpocket thieves, conmen.
So we're at Walter's Alley then.
Yes.
In Margot's.
And you see giant elephants carrying goods, as well as animals, and even creatures you don't even know what they are. It is, and it's bustling. It's very bustling.
This is all fascinating.
Wow. It is quite. I wonder if I can set up a booth, or at least a small area, and try reading some cards.
You can try.
I will. I'll do just that. Do I
Let
have
me
my
see here.
cards on me?
Yeah, I would say I would assume that you would have your cards, and if you didn't, probably the Dreamland Express would more or less provide it for you, so it's not a problem.
Okay. I'll go ahead and set up an area on a blanket and try to read some cards and get some of the
Local currency.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Not really anyone's impressed with it. You get a few kind of lookers, but most of the sailors scoff and just kind of go on their way. People aren't really seem to be interested in your seance. They seem to be more interested in buying goods and such.
Ah. Well, interested
do we have
in
money to
goods
buy
and services.
You don't really,
More of a goods kind of place than a services.
like again, Dreamland's currency is a relative term. It's more like a tribal economy where you trade goods for other goods.
Mm.
Well, I've got cigarettes in my purse. Maybe I'll trade cigarettes for something.
Good lord, is this becoming Prison Break?
It's whatever you made it, Patrick.
It's the 20s. Everybody smokes.
Yeah, I'd like one adventure when we have a normal cast of characters that fit a Lovecraftian theme. God, but no, I have to get the cutthroats. I have to get the conmen. I have to get all these badasses who think that they're above everything. Damn it all. No, I'm just.
You pay your money.
Cool.
It takes your chances.
Indeed.
Good lord. Anyways,
Walter, how do you feel about trying to run a thing of 3-card money?
Well, I didn't want to step on your.
Oh no, that's your specialty here.
We can definitely give it a go. Do we have anything? I look around if I got any boxes I can use.
I'll be
you could
try to lure people in.
boxes. Yeah, I'm sure you could find an empty, abandoned crate or a barrel or something like that.
Well, I need something to trade with, so let's see what we can do here. So I just start trying to call people in for the money. Come on, folks. Test your luck. See what you can win. 5 will get you 10. 10 will get you 20. 20 will get you 40. 40 will get you my old lady, but you don't want her because she's too fat. Come on, folks. Come on down.
Now, when you're running 3-card Monty, they're betting. They're betting, right?
Yeah.
What's your what are you offering them if they win? Like, what's the offer?
Well, I look at see what they have. So what do you have? What do you have to trade? And I'll double it.
One of them kind of shimmies up an old, kind of a strange-looking knife.
Ooh, that looks very interesting, sir. Please, is that what you're going to bid with?
Yes, that is what I will bid with.
Excellent. And I start throwing the cards.
All right. Give me a roll here. Okay. Do you have a card roll, or is there any specific roll you use for that? Fast talk or anything?
For that kind of stuff, I've been basically using conceal because there's no real.
No, okay, that's fine. I just didn't know what exactly you used for it, so go ahead.
Well, it's sleight of hand, right?
Yeah.
I kind of figured conceal would be where it would be.
Yeah.
And maybe throw a little fast talk in as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna use the washroom really quick. So give me a sec here, okay?
Okay.
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 Sorry.
I'm going to try my best while you're in the middle of doing that with regaling our target with some stories about how we got here, what's going on.
Well, you definitely want to do that with any of his friends.
Oh, I do want to do that with his friends?
You don't want to do it with him. He's got to feel like he's watching.
Oh, yes.
Because he feels like if he feels like you're distracting him, he'll feel like he's cheated. But if you distract his friends, they can't help him.
Okay. Let's stop.
It almost sounds like I've done this before.
Huh?
It almost sounds like I've done this before.
Yeah.
You think? Ooh, I wonder if I should sing. That would distract somebody.
True, but
yeah,
don't know if that's the distraction we're after at the moment. Right now, I'm just trying to get us something so we can go shopping.
Yes.
Because apparently our
remember with the gold forks that we took?
Well, what did we take?
Gold forks, solid gold forks.
Well, screw it. Let's use those.
Yeah,
there we go.
No, only if you lose. Only if you lose.
Yeah, I still want that guy's knife, though. Hell, I may not even...
That's a pretty knife.
I may use it on the frickin' train.
If they let you bring it on the train.
Well, remember, we all had weapons at the beginning of this, and they turned over into other things.
That's true.
So we do have weapons.
Our weapons were from the real world, not this world.
That's right.
But this world changed them into other things. So we still have weapons.
Okay. So are there any friends with our person that is with Walter at the moment?
Our contestant.
Yeah. So you got you have this guy wearing a robe with a what is it? A fez on his head with a scimitar, and then there's another guy coming up. He looks like to be a man who's just kind of watching. Looks strangely similar to Captain Ben in some way or shape or form.
Well,
a salty sailor. How you doing?
Just fine, miss.
Does he have any ink?
You can't tell at the moment.
And I can't tell if he has any tattoos or not?
From what you gather, you can't see anything on him. You would probably have to look under his shirt or something.
Okay. With me being the tattooed lady, I have some coming across my neck, and yeah.
If it's any consolation, Patrick, I passed my roll.
Oh, very good. So you won the knife.
Score. Thank you for your donation, sir. It'll go to a worthy cause.
Yes.
Step right up, folks.
Anyway, so going on, you got a few contenders. A guy bets a bag of beans. Another guy bets some what you can get are small crystals. Another guy bets what appears to be tusk, rounded up elephant tusk. You get all sort of bizarre trivias, and you win some, you lose some. You run it. You're a professional. You know how to run.
Just when we've gotten like what seems like a good amount of stuff. We've been working, say, like 20 minutes, maybe a half hour.
Yeah, give or take. An hour, maybe.
Okay, about an hour. As soon as that hour sort of hits, I sort of like, I look up and I sort of give a look to Margot to sort of like, it's time for the blow off.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And
I'm sorry, sir. A lady needs a beauty rest. I apologize. It was fabulous to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
But I must be moving on.
Of course. As you do that, Walter, you hear a voice kind of come out, and it says, "It seems you're still up to your old tricks, eh, Walter?"
Okay, who would that be?
So you look, and you see Dr. Edward Howell carrying an umbrella, kind of walking in his nice tidy suit, and he has Mr. Whiskers out in his satchel.
Mr. Whiskers!
Meow. See that delivery? Totally professional.
Oh yeah, very much so.
I totally believed it.
Yep.
Well, I take the cards, I put them in my pocket, and say, "Ladies and gentlemen."
Hey, those belong to me.
Shh. Now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. I hope that we will meet again, and better luck next time. Please enjoy yourselves here at the district, and just sort of shoo everyone away.
Of course.
Let's go
You know, Dr. Edward Howell kind of, walks up to you and says, you have to be careful, Walter. You never know what kind of rabble you'll meet here.
Right.
I so want to quote the cantina scene in Star Wars right now.
You'll never know what scum and villainy you will meet there.
Or you'll never meet worse scum or something.
Yeah.
Villainy.
Then my favorite line
Scum and villainy.
Yeah. And my favorite line from Thumb Wars. And if you're wearing women's clothing underneath yours, keep it tucked in.
Thumb Wars was awesome.
So I see this guy and said, it's Professor, right?
Doctor.
Doctor? Sorry, I'm asking you before I say anything.
Yeah. You remember, this guy died, so, seeing him is kind of surprised to you.
Well, so that's why I look at him and go, Doctor, I thought you were dead.
So did I.
Well, as you can see, we now have some currency to enjoy ourselves in this district. You're more than welcome to join us if you wish.
It seems you've mellowed out since I last met you.
You'll find that I've always been mellow. It just depends on the company I keep.
Yes, after my unfortunate departure, and he kind of rubs his neck, and you can see kind of like a little scar, and he kind of shivers away. I would love to, but I must be off, I'm afraid. But I do think I come around to Dreamlands often, so I may see you again.
All right.
And basically, you kind of turn your head from when he disappears.
Okay.
So yeah, basically, yeah. So you guys, is there anything else you guys do?
Well,
let's visit one of the vendors.
No, yeah, for sure.
Shopping.
I want to ask Margot something real quick. And says,
Sure.
The doctor blew up with everybody in the house, right?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware.
So why has he got?
He seems to be doing all right here. But I know it's not just me, but things have been moving around really just messed up here. Like when we saw Isaac in his dream, and I know that your sister's gone, but you saw her last night, just as right as rain.
How the hell do you know that?
Because I was there.
There was
Behind you, making rabbit ears over your head, going,
Yeah, clearly, Margot. But I didn't see anybody there. God damn it.
I was right behind you. You should have felt me because I was so close, but I wasn't touching you. But I was so close.
Yeah. Who else was there?
I don't know. It was just me, as far as I was aware, and your sister.
I was there. I saw it.
Did you see me too?
Okay, meta question. Do we actually see each other?
No, you didn't. You all kind of saw the same dream, but you all didn't see each other.
Okay.
No, I didn't see you, Margot.
Huh? But you were there.
Yes. It was very strange.
Lovely. Well,
maybe we should get back to the train after this, but let's go shopping. I want to go shopping.
Nothing helps a heavy heart than shopping.
Oh, yes.
So
shopping helps everything.
I sort of categorize what we've got.
Yes.
And make sure we use the gold cutlery from the train first.
Yes.
See what we can trade for. So we go checking out some of these bazaars.
Yes. So the bazaars are very large, and there's like you can buy almost everything. No, there are no firearms, however. You don't see any firearms, muskets, or anything like that. But you do see like primitive weapons like scimitars, daggers, swords, broad. What?
So can I buy a TV? Probably not, huh?
No. You have to go over to the next town over. There's a guy there. They opened up a new Best Buy in the Dreamlands. It's not that getting that much attention, but it will.
Nice.
Just in time to file bankruptcy.
Well, we can
Lovely.
possibly there could be I'm just trying to think. Possibly odd artifacts that we might look upon. I'm sure that possible. I'm thinking that possibly the weapons in this place might stay on the train, seeing as though it's a part of this world, as opposed to our firearms getting stolen. At least might have something to defend ourselves with.
Well, no, you're already armed. Your firearms are turned into like swords. So like, let's say you came into the gun. That gun is now a cutlass.
Well, maybe I can find something for Biggs. Sure, his curiosity shop could use something.
Well, maybe I just want to see what I can find about jewelry. I'd like another bracelet. A lady can never have too many bracelets.
Maybe we can find like
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
some of those special books that might be in handy in these situations.
Well, let me
We
see.
go looking.
Yes.
See
You
what
find
else
a-
Spot Hidden can find.
You find a weapons dealer, as I mentioned before. There's a person selling robes and turbans. There's another one selling more different clothing of European, old-fashioned look. Then there seems to be some bizarre ones, like bizarre clothing that looks way out of like time. And the guy swears it's from the 80s, but you don't know what that means.
Okay.
Does any of it look like it'd be interesting for my seances?
No, but he's trying to get you into something called aerobics. But you all like shake your heads and realize that this guy's crazy. Whatever time period, whatever civilization he's from, is clearly out of its sane and should have never existed to begin with.
He's been dipping into that infant teething powder, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm. Well, we keep walking.
Opium.
Yeah. Let me see what else there is. You find like statue dealers. You find more. You find a guy selling paintings. Another guy selling scrolls and books.
Oh, I got an art skill. Can I look at some of the paintings?
Of course.
Ooh, I'd like
Look
that.
at those books. Ooh, check me out some books.
Well, scrolls more. I would say there are more scrolls than books.
I know I already rolled my 5 for the day, but can I try?
Yeah, I said you can.
Okay, thanks. I'm gonna something, and I failed miserably. They're just paintings. I look at the books.
Yeah, so you look at the paintings, and if you look a little sideways, you think it's a butterfly? But then you turn on your head, and it's like, is that a bearded man? And it's dazzling. The scrolls, however, are a bit more interesting. All the scrolls appear to be of dead languages. And some of them are languages like beyond, like, what do you know?
I blew my roll on art. See if I can do better with scrolls.
Yeah, I'll give the scrolls a shot. Even though I can't read them.
Ooh.
What would you like for this one that looks all squiggly?
And yeah, there's, basically there's a lot of primitive, jewelry and, basically what I've mentioned. So that's kind of what we're at here, unless there's something specific you guys want.
I'll get a squiggly scroll. I bet that it'd sell for a pretty penny. Oh wait, I can't bring things from back to. but
not?
that's okay. Wait, can we bring stuff back?
No.
I didn't think so. But I'll get myself a nice bracelet.
Of course. Everyone else?
Well, I'm going to try one last time with the books. If there's anything pops up that sort of looks interesting.
I have a cold. Can I roll a cult on the books?
They're not really. This isn't. You can't. These scrolls are all dead languages, bizarre languages, and probably bad poetry. Who knows?
Well, I got a 45 on at least spot hidden. Is there anything is there any books that stand out? Like, hey, that looks like we could use that, or interesting, or something?
No,
What
nothing
about
like
library?
that.
So crap.
What about library use?
This isn't really a library situation.
No, we're just trying to see if there's anything there. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just head back.
I'll try a spot hidden just to see.
Okay.
Oh wait, did you already try a spot hidden?
Yeah, of course, if it makes you feel better.
Why not?
I made it.
I have yet to get a spot hidden ever, so.
Oh crap. Margot sees
I made it. Awesome.
I see everything. I take a look at that painting again.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay, so basically, Margot. Well, sadly, the bookseller doesn't have anything, but he does mention that he once got some very cool, something very interesting kind of scroll or manifest by some guy named Randolph Carter, but he lost it a while ago. But he says,
Can you recall when you lost it at?
he says he can't, but he says if he ever finds it again, and if you're ever in, Duffland, he'll be sure to, set you up, provided you can pay.
That all sounds well and good, sir.
Can I move on, or do you guys want to, I don't know, dance with the guy who claims he's from the wretched period of the 80s?
No, we're good.
The 1880s? That wasn't such a bad time.
Oh no, this is, I don't know, he's talking crazy. He's talking about disco, he's talking about aerobics, he's talking about RoboCop, you guys don't know what the hell he's talking. He's clearly high, and he should probably be dead. That's all your opinions on him.
We're fine with that.
What's his name? Richard Simmons? Does he have curly hair?
Oh, he has a mullet.
Oh, mullet, even better. All right, let's head back to the train.
Yeah, okay. So people on the train, as well as all three of you who are at the town, you basically see that there are some new passengers entering on the train.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's meet these new passengers.
So first, but I am going to have to describe them. So the first passengers who are entering on the train appear to be a round group of people. They're all tan-skinned. They're wearing robes and very fine robes and turbans. A few of them are women, and they're a small group of 5. And they seem to be talking, and they're very handsome looking. And Henry lets them on board. And you all see this on whoever is on the Orient Express. Whoever's there, you guys can see it, or you can even stand by Henry and watch him come in. Then here's something interesting. There's another guy that enters in. Now he's wearing a more of a kind of old-fashioned coat like Henry, but unlike him, he's wearing ruffles, and he's got his hair parted back. And you notice he has glowing yellow eyes. He has no pupils, and his eyes are just, blank, and they're glowing yellow.
Yeah.
And you notice that he hands Henry a bottle of what appears to be wine, and Henry nods, and then, he hops on board.
Alrighty.
That's a lot of nope.
So nope, the Corey left.
Yeah. And it's not really it's not necessarily nighttime yet, but if you guys want, I can still speed things up if you guys want to just get out of town, unless you guys want to chat with the people.
Yeah.
I don't know about that yellow guy.
I mean, you guys will still get a chance to talk to them. I just want to know if you guys want to do it now, or if I could just you want me to get things rolling a bit.
I hand my newfound loot to Henry and say, take care of all this.
Yes, monsieur, I will.
I don't know. I'm kind of creeped out by the dude with the yellow eyes.
Margot.
His eyes shouldn't look like that.
Margot, we could totally use that in your next seance. We should see if we can find out where he got those eyes.
Oh, that's true.
Cheap
That's
ass,
true.
cheap ass,
He got him from his mother.
All right.
Maybe we can chat him up in the lunch cart.
I don't know.
He got them from the last
I don't want to
one.
talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. You talk to him.
We'll figure something out.
All right.
All right, let's go in. So we head on in.
All right. So basically, you guys, can I speed things up? Is that what I got, or do you guys want to talk to everyone I met?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So basically, night kind of rolls around, and then basically, you think some other passengers entered on board, but you couldn't make them out. And basically, the train starts. Henry yells, "All aboard!" And the train slowly starts to leave the station. But then you hear a woman cry, "Wait, wait, please, not yet!" And then basically, if all of you look out the window and you see a very young and pretty woman wearing a harem outfit trying to run toward the train, and the train does stop and she is able to get on board.
Don't know what happened there, but
Sorry? Okay.
I don't know what happened there, so.
It's all good. We'll fill you in on the way.
Okay.
So yeah, so she's trying to get on board, and she's having a bit of trouble because she's trying to hurry up, make sure that she didn't delay the train any more than she had to.
I go over and help her.
Oh, yeah, okay. Anybody else?
Surprised the tentacle doesn't just grab her and put her on.
I know. I was just saying, the tentacle just throws her on. Just throws her on.
Basically, she says, "Oh, thank you, many thanks, my dearest friend. I am grateful, 1,000 thanks. I am Zusa. Tomorrow night I will dance for you."
But I'm not gonna say no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the train continues on board, and yeah. It's a bit night, but the train keeps going on board. You're told that the men, the handsome men and women, are called the Sarana delegation. And they're laughing and they're cheering, and as you guys are kind of going on your own business, one of them kind of goes up to you, Walter.
Which one?
One of the male ones.
Okie dokie.
He's like, "Oh, my friend, it's always good to meet someone as handsome as I on such a train like this."
Mm-hmm.
We were wondering if you'd like to join us. Play maybe cards, drink, laugh. Yes? It is nice.
I could probably be persuaded into playing some cards.
Of course, cards. Come. My name is Theopad. This is Amor, Carmo, and the women are Ibex, Visul, Sweat.
I will warn you ahead of time, I will forget all your names immediately.
As we will yours.
We will get along swimmingly. Lead the way, young man.
Yes. And so they hand you a drink, and they're drinking and they're laughing. Yeah. Blah blah blah. One sec. Yeah. Is there anything you want to ask them or talk to them first, or can I go on?
I make it look like I'm drinking from whatever they're giving me, but I don't exactly partake.
Yes. So he basically talks about a joke, saying, "So I had this slave, and he screwed up, so I had him whipped," and they all laugh out loud. And then one of them pats you on the back, and is like, "Tell me, my friend, Waltier, right?"
Pardon?
Your name is Waltier.
Walter, yeah.
Walter. Strange name, but it's a good one. You are not from the Dreamlands, are you?
No.
Oh, no. So you are a dreamer.
I've been called that more than once in my life, yes.
No doubt. Tell me, why are you here?
For a friend.
A friend?
Yeah.
What kind of friend?
A friend who was nice enough to get me tickets on this train.
That must be such a good friend then.
Mm-hmm.
How far are you planning to go on this train? Any stops in particular?
I'll be honest, I'm not sure of the stops. I know that we purchased our tickets and they gave us information on where we will be stopping, but unfortunately, as this is my first time on a train, I'm a little inexperienced with knowing when our stops will be and where we are actually going without my information in front of me.
I see. And what about the rest of your companions? Do they share the same motivations as you?
I doubt that highly.
It sure seems like a lot of you. Are you all a group, yes? Or was I mistaken?
No, we excuse me. We traveled together.
Very good. It seems like you are all very close. It is nice.
And what of you, sir? What brings you onto the Orient Express?
He drinks. Oh yes. We are here to. We are a delegation of Seraph. We are currently having to deal with the beings of Ib about a certain treaty and discussing terms. He rolls his eyes. Bloody wasteful time.
Fascinating.
Yeah. Basically, as he kind of looks around, and he kind of like kind of does the coming closer look.
Okay.
And he says, "My friend, would you like to have some fun with us?"
Depends on the fun.
Oh, nothing. Just a prank. Just have fun.
Oh.
Okay. I'm curious what you guys might be considering. What is a prank?
Okay, so the beings of Ib are on this train, and they do not like heights. So we think we take one and we put it in one of the high corners and leave it there. It will be so funny.
Right. Well, unfortunately, I do not know these people, and I do not want to make an impression like this on the first time meeting them.
Oh, come now. The beings of Ib are nobodies.
All the same. I will have to excuse myself from this. Entertainment.
Well, very well. I'm warning you, it is very fun.
I'm sure it is. Perhaps you could speak with our mopey friend near the bar. I believe his name is Isaac.
It sounds nice.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll go talk to him.
I think he will be more willing to enjoy the humorous prank you've decided upon.
Oh no, then we should. Well, if you recommend him, Walter, we will do so.
Excellent. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go see what my friends are up to. But please enjoy yourselves, and it was a pleasure meeting all of you.
Oh yes, thank you. Yeah. So you're able to leave, and yeah. So you regroup with your group.
Huzzah! Dear Lord, these people.
You look like you had a good time over there.
Well, aside from being terrible card players, their ideas of fun are much to be desired.
I'll take your word for it.
Yes. If anyone needs me, I think I will retire to my room. Please enjoy yourselves. I will see you all at the next stop. I assume we'll be at the next stop shortly.
Most likely. Zuza, the woman in the harem outfit, is willing to dance for all of you, since you guys kind of more or less helped her out. So, and there's it's kind of like on the Orient Express, regular Orient Express. You have the bar, you have the card, you have your little things you can do.
I will actually ask her if she wants.
Ask her what?
If she wanted to dance with me.
Well, it's
technically that's my dance there, fella.
Yeah.
I'm the one who helped her up.
Oh. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to watch.
Yes. Yes. What was I gonna say? One sec. For the most part, she dances for all of you. She does a harem kind of dance, and she dances very well. Like her dancing skills are probably the best you've ever seen.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm assuming she's
starting to think this dream wasn't such a bad thing after all.
How does she do that with her stomach?
Man, I don't ask, I just enjoy.
Does she have bones inside them?
Yeah.
Let's hope not.
She moves like a jellyfish.
Does she ever?
She's so lovely.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, basically the night goes on, and basically, as you guys are returning to your rooms, you see Isaac staring in one of the high corners of like the carts, along with Henry. And they're staring at something.
Roscoe contemplates asking them what they're looking at, and then just turns to the window. How come y'all never dance with me like that? I helped you out before.
Anyway, so who's looking at what Isaac and Henry are looking at?
I am.
Okay. Yeah. So
I look too.
I will.
All right. So anyone who's looking on the ceiling, you see what appears to be kind of this very green and orange, or like this greenish blob of fungi, kind of sitting out, and it's kind of moving, and it's giving like a slight squeal almost that sounds like it's scared. And Henry and Isaac are looking at it, and Henry's trying to take it down. No, Kim. Sand rolls are not required.
What is that? Before I help you, that can't hurt me, right?
No, the beings of Ib are not here to harm you, my friend. It appears that someone has set him up there, and the beings of Ib do not like heights, I'm afraid.
Okay, well, I've tried to help you.
Yes, very good, sir, very good. Thank you.
I'll give anybody a boost that wants it, but I ain't trying to get up in there.
So now, do you want to let Henry grab it, or do you want to grab it yourself?
Use gloves.
Whoever boosts whoever up to get it, I'll grab
That's what I'm asking.
I'll boost.
I'll help him down.
Okay, so you help him down, and the minute you touch him, you automatically stink.
I guess I'm glad I didn't try to help.
Yeah, everyone around is like, God Lord.
Oh God!
But it's odd enough. The being of it itself doesn't smell. It's just since you touched it, somehow reacts with your skin, making you smell. Henry apologizes and offers to take you to the bath.
Yes, I'll go to the bath.
And he also says the beings of it thank you in a weird gelatinous kind of, in a weird just conversation. It sounds like that, and you have no idea what the hell he said, but he says it meant thank you.
And I say, yeah.
He said you want to kill all its kind, kill them, make them go under slavery, and burn their lands to the ground.
No, I didn't say that.
He said his mother reminded him of a rabbit or something weird like that.
I just smile at it. Go clean.
Yes.
I think because you didn't make the body movements, Alexi, when you were talking. Yeah, exactly. See? It makes sense now.
Okay, so basically the train continues on, and at this point, so basically the train keeps going on, and basically you reach your next stop, and it's Henry tells it's Czar. So from the distance, it looks like a park-like city with like a few buildings and from like with a seaside. So and it's like all the buildings look like they're like from Greece, like ancient Greece, so Grecan, and a lot of temples. And he tells you that it's the place of or it's abode of unformed dreams, and it holds all incomplete objects and half dead. And it's he does not recommend you go there because this is kind of a place they're only stopping here in order to pick up any stragglers or anyone who might want to try to escape the city.
So it's probably in their best interest not to get off the train.
If he says don't go, I'll take his advice.
Yes.
But
he said the same thing at the last stop.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But this is I will be serious. This is a really sand-inducing one this time around. Anyways, as you guys roll up, Henry kind of waits, and there is someone at the train station. He's got hair frizzled. He's wearing ripped-up clothing and rags. And he's like, "Yes, the train. I must go on it. Freeing myself of this place."
Yeah, I'm not helping that guy.
Yeah, he can get himself onto the train, I think.
Yeah, and Henry is on the bar on letting him in. They are watching. They are constantly watching. Do you not see him? A horrible person in the box, making me say words in this weird way. I cannot control myself. For amusement of others, they comment on it through messages. I cannot see it, but it's in my head.
Mark Zuckerberg?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to be talking to that there fella tonight. He seems to need some alone time.
I see them all. They are all looking. They are all looking to one that talks like me, who's trying to be me, but I am not me. I am him, and he is me. And it is confusing me now. I do not know what I'm talking.
This guy is the embodiment of Facebook.
Yes.
Do we need
the messages? The messages.
Does the train need someone to like wave a lantern on the back of it? If so, we can go back there.
The things I have seen, dreams unthought and unborn. I tore my own eyes out, yet I can still see.
Now you
Has he torn his own eyes out?
Were you on the event horizon at any point in time?
I don't think he should get on our train.
No, as long as he get in our car, I'm perfectly fine with him being on the train. As long as we start moving. Yeah, Sam Neill. That's who it is.
or Lawrence Fishburne. Because either one of them right now is not going to be making this case better.
No.
We didn't happen to see no books with the name Shutter Kane on it, did we?
Yeah, exactly. I go to Henry and I'm like, I think this man needs to be sedated. Perhaps you could find a room for him now.
Like 24 hours ago.
on the train.
Not in my room.
Whatever you want to do with him, I just don't know if I'm staying here.
I do believe that would be a good idea. You have no problem him being on the train and in his own shaded compartment.
Yeah, sure. Give him all the space he needs. As long as it's not with us.
Yeah. Any of our compartments, we are fine with it.
Yes.
All right. So he basically takes the madman who doesn't fight with him, and he just kind of, they go on the train together. The things I see you all, but you're not really you, are you? No, not anyone. I'm sorry of this.
I'm just gonna hang it over here with Roscoe.
And Roscoe is just stuck in the wall at this point. He's like with his arms folded, like,
hey,
nah.
don't break my man.
I know people like that.
Yeah, I worked pretty hard at this man.
No, I know people like that from where I'm from. I ain't messing with them.
I see everything. I know you are not really you. You are not even controlling yourself. You are puppets. Puppets in a game. Puppets in a game played by one who rules it all. Who watches through a screen of some sort. Oh, yes, I see it all. I see it all. Oh, I see you. I see your... And he kind of, like, points. Yeah. Hold on. I need a drink.
I'm sure the caboose needs you.
Mm-hmm.
You need
Yes. They need me. They need me.
Perhaps
They
you
do
should go
need
get
me.
a
you
cat.
badly.
Margo, I think maybe we should go to the diner car. I was kind of feeling a little thirsty.
Play this game.
Me too.
Play this game, but you will be forever playing it.
Gotta slide past him.
Anyways, Henry takes him off.
Me.
Henry takes him off and kind of gives him a shielded compartment and padlocks it.
Excellent.
And it gives him a padlock too for his comfort.
Yes.
We'll
yes.
follow the key.
You can hear him ramble on. I hear the messages. Like trolls, they constantly talk and talk. These trolls never stop talking for pointless reasons. And mostly about Call of Duty, but no, the trolls will not stop talking.
Okay. So we can still hear him talk inside the cabin.
I will say every time you pass by him, you can probably make out a little bit of what he says.
Yeah, I take
Beautiful
like as
boy.
far away a path from that door as I can. Every time I go past it.
I won't be paying many visits.
Bring a blanket and stuff it on that wall.
Hey Mike, I will be ending this very shortly. I have a good ending spot. I just need to get some more time to place it there. Okay, so basically, as you guys are walking, doing stuff, you basically, Henry passes by on an errand carrying, some food to, whoever needs it. The beings of, you kind of see a being of Ib kind of like peek out, but they apparently have their own compartment that they're staying in and not getting out of. Khrushchev, the arms dealer, makes his way, like he's like hastily, like going past Joel and just give me like 5 minutes, or even less than that. Just let me do my thing. And he's coming, and he's got his hand wrapped up in blood, in a bloodstained bandage.
Good.
Give me 5 minutes, Mike. 5 minutes. Can you hear me? 5 minutes. I will take your silence as a yes. Anyways, so so he's walking by and he's holding it. And did any of you say anything?
I'm good.
All right. So, okay. So as he passes by, he says something weird. He says, "Guns are so loud. The guns. Why won't they stop?" And then basically, basically goes out. And basically, Alexei, as you as you finish up your bath, you take another bath, for your own pleasure, and you go back to your room trying to get some change of clothing for your massage. As you open your chest, you find Blackjack. He is dead.
What?
You find the king Blackjack, and he is dead.
What? Oh my god.
That's not good.
And basically, you hear the roar of the train roll on, and you know that this is very bad. All of you have a very bad feeling, and that is where we'll end.
Okay.
The kitten Blackjack is dead.
You would kill a kitten.
If that was one of the Altar cats, that's not good.
That is not good at all.
Is that arms
Poor
dealer
kitty.
killing? That arms dealer killing?
You don't know.
I think it is.
The kitten.
Well,
Well,
my character is certainly going to yell for Henry the first thing next time.
or the tentacle on the train, or another cat.
Well, hang on.
Well, how did he die?
The cat. We found the cat in what box?
In like in kind of like the box, like a kind of like a kind of a chest, you know, where they have spare clothing, robes, you know, that kind of thing.
Okay.
And like I said, I'm ending it there, and we'll go more into details next time. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Isaac is probably drinking a lot.
Anybody dead yet?
No. Well,
The cat's dead.
I'm thinking it'd be smartest to let the cats know.
Well, that's why we
Notify
talked
the
to
cats
Henry, 'cause Henry can
first.
talk cat.
Hmm?
I said, well, that's why we call Henry, because Henry can speak cat.
Oh,
that's right.
Yeah.
It basically sounds like meow 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 meow.
Yeah, mix.
I thought we just did it. Sounds like no, 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 no.
Yeah.
Meow.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Patrick.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right. Did you guys get through the Dreamlands?
Nope.
I'm
They
still
all.
in the
Go.
But what's happened is they discovered a murder on the Dreamlands, and one of the cats of Ulfar was murdered on the Dreamland Express. And as we all know, no cat of Ulfar shall ever be murdered.
Yes, we all know
Never
that.
kill a cat.
It's a good thing we didn't kill it then.
Yeah.
Very.
I was busy being freaked out by the crazy urban madman in the room. I didn't touch nothing.
That's right. That's why we need to let the cats know first.
And I like the little guy.
I hear you all speak of me, and I hear it all going on.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for playing, and thanks to everybody for watching. And we will resume next Wednesday night at 9 Eastern. So, later.
Stay frosty.